This is Legion versus Gemstone. Here we go. Beginning now. Just gotta get my co-commentator in and then we can start commentating the match. Yeah, right, okay. We're on stream, so... Alright. Okay, first ban is Jackal. Coming in from the
Whoa,
Legion.
hold on.
Blackbeard banned next. I said the team's wrong. Okay, we've got Gemstone on defense currently, and we have Legion on attack. Legion banning Blackbeard, and Jackal being banned by Gemstone.
Yeah, I'm gonna need an invite.
To what? The game? I can't invite you to the game because there's only one commentator slot. You're gonna have to watch the stream.
Ah, okay.
Maestro being
I'm gonna be
banned
so far
next
behind
by
there.
Legion. I don't think it's too much of a delay. And Cav being banned by Gemstone. That's going to stop the big flank plays. They're going to have to play a Vigil if they want to play a Lurker. Okay, round one. Looks like Gemstone's going to go hooker for their first site defense. Never mind, changing to kitchen service. Looks like Legion are going to try and play a fairly plant-heavy composition here, coming in with the Capital and the Gridlock, plus the Nomad, which is going to be very, very difficult to deal with on the side of Gemstones. Six picking the Mozzie on 2.
No, it's quite delayed to be fair. I ain't even...
Onto the Mozzie again, okay. Decided to stick the Mozzie here. They're probably going to have a lot of trouble actually trying to deny this plant from Legion.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Bomb located by attackers. Attackers have located a bomb.
Forcing the walls, that's going to make it difficult for Legion to get sightline in from Courtyard, if that's what they're going for. Main lobby is going to be a fairly difficult push if Legion want to go for that. Looks like they're reinforcing everything on there and then using the Kite Electro Claws.
10 seconds to go. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Starting off with one of Gemstone going for a spawn peek. Red Brick taking a little bit of damage, but not enough to warrant anything. Got Nomad on the drones, Red Brick coming onto the drones as well. We find the Jaeger and Sunrise. He's going to get pinged. He's likely going to try and hold his ground. Ash making a fairly fast push here. Both her drones gone, so she can't get any more intel for herself. Vigil roaming upstairs. Legion might be able to come behind Ash here. Coming through servers. Red Brick getting the kill onto Beanhead. And then the Vigil getting the instant refrag onto Red Brick. And then Nomad falls to Bradders. all the tracks from Thuggy being used. Probably going for a plant strike here. Yep, Thuggy planting a diffuser. Don't have long left to deny this. And yeah, it looks like the diffuser's going to be down. Yep, diffuser placed. QB goes down. Thuggy's still alive though, it's 4v2 here.
Have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need
Just
to
playing the
protect
diffuser. Gonna make it extremely difficult for the defenders to be able to do anything on this. Interesting skin on the Mozzie there. Seems like more of a disadvantage than an advantage. Slowly running out of time here on the defense. Mozzie's gonna try and counter defuse. Might be able to work, maybe. Doesn't seem like they just deny that destruction of it. And now they are out of time and cannot get rid of the diffuser here. And that's going to be round 1 to Legion. Very nice played by Legion. Played it secure. A little bit of a slip up on the part of Red Brick and the Nomad there, as they got flanked by Legion and a Vigil. So it's going to be interesting how they decide to adapt to that, because they're going to be a lot more ready for the Roamers this time. Might even be a 6th pick this round. The adaptions coming in from Gemstone to try and deny a plant. Coming in with a Pulse and a Smoke. Probably going to have Pulse camping in Sunrise and then Smoke doing the stairs strategy, as they have the Hooker and Billiards as their site. Mozzie 6 picking again. Is it going to swap off of the Mozzie this time? Yep, going to Vigil. Oh no, Dark, okay. Probably going to be for a spawn peek here. Legion sticking out their current composition, not even needing to use a 6 pick.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And that rotate into Billiards is going to make it a lot easier for the defenders to have freedom of which site they want to be in at any time. Setting down a goo mine on the Hooker's door, along with an ADS. It's going to be fairly difficult for the attackers to get rid of unless they go on the Hooker window here. Looking like they're actually going to play a fairly site-heavy defense here. Thuggy keeping his drone on the balcony so that he can get quick access with his drone. Find out extremely quickly where the defenders are hiding. We have Pulse in service, maybe going for a spawn peek. Just checking to see where they are, I would imagine. IQ's watching these balconies and roof in these corridors, which are very, very heavy in terms of player movement towards the mid rounds. Having roamers come around back to site looks like it's not going to be too powerful of a strategy, as their only actual roamer who isn't close enough to site to rotate immediately back is their Pulse. Like we've got 2 attackers downstairs pushing through blue, just like last round. Smoke has been droned out. Going with the FMG play, which is fairly strange on the side of Connor. Getting stunned out, it looks like... Oh, Red Brick falls to Beanhead. Such a weird name to say, seriously. Pulse losing half of his health on that kill, however. Looks like the Doc is going to go and try and give him some of his health back. Thuggy's still watching those walkways. And then the IQ finds the Jaeger hiding Billiards. Jaeger's going to reposition slightly after that. Flare picking off the pulse. That's going to be very, very difficult unless the smoke can say something about it for them to deny the plan now. Flare falls to the Doc. Doc's not even had to use one of his stims yet this round. IQ in sight now. It's likely that Thuggy's going to enter in a second as well. The IQ getting smoked out here, has to back away. It's going to be extremely difficult for the IQ to hold her position here. Yeah, and the IQ falls to Doc. Just Thuggy left now. Does a lot of damage to the Doc, so he's going to be forced to use at least one of his stims. With 10 seconds left in the round though, it's going to look like Thuggy's not going to be able to get this. Very strange entry on that, and yeah, gets picked off by the Doc. Once it got down to Thuggy, I don't think anyone was expecting him to be able to pull out the victory. I think Legion just took way too long on that attack, and it forced them into a position that they didn't want to be in, being under pressure. Okay. Looking like Red Brick is going to try and play more of an intel role here, try and find those defenders. Brad is coming in with an Echo, going for a little bit different style on the plant denial. Goyo coming in from Curry. Red Brick falling onto the IQ. Other than that, sticking with a fairly similar comp to what they were running last round. Identical actually.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Going with the kitchen and service defense once more, seeing if they can make it work a bit better this time with a slightly altered strategy.
Attackers discovered the location of a bomb.
Reinforcing all the usual walls, going down for a kitchen service, leaving one in main lobby unreinforced though. And Bradis comes in to reinforce that. The Goyo utility has not been placed at all yet. Looks like the Goyo may be AFK, which spells trouble for them. Fortunately on the side of Gemstones, looks... Ooh. It may be in not very long all. Yep, Joshua falls to the gridlock. May be in not very long all. The Legion are going to be able to bring out this victory. I'm expecting this Goyo to get shot through the barricade in a very, very short amount of time. Let's see what Red Brick's doing. Red Brick on the window. Trying to hold down the Echo so he's not going to be able to get this plant denial off if they want to go for the plant. We got Ash coming in through Sunrise. Flare taking some damage to the Jaeger, and Jaeger ends up picking off Flare. Very nice play on the side of Flare. Wait, nope. Very nice play on the side of the Jaeger. Sorry, got that wrong. Yep, and there we go. The Goyo falls to Thuggy. Unsurprising there, AFK for almost the entirety of that round. 4-3 currently, with one member of the defense on half health, and then he falls to the Ash. And a double kill for QB. Last one just hiding, and he gets picked off. I think by the time that round started, once we saw that that Goyo was AFK, it was very, very obvious that Legion was going to be able to pull this victory. Although on the side of Legion, it was actually reasonably slow that they noticed that that Goyo was AFK. I was expecting them to find out much, much quicker, as they're quite heavy droners, to be very honest. Red Brick choosing this Lion again. May stick it this time instead of 6 picking off. Looks like Curry is back for this round. Brad is choosing Legion. Jaeger, Legion, Doc, Bandit and Smoke. Only one operator to deny a plant, and we know Legion like to play this plant if they have the option to do it. Looks like we're not going to get any 6 picks this round. I would have expected at least a Vigil from Gemstone in reaction to that Lion, so that he can play off of that and still move during scans, catch Legion off guard maybe. Going for a penthouse defense this time, penthouse and theatre. Wonder how they're going to defend this. This is kind of similar to a ranked composition. Maybe the smoke might be a little different to it. Expect the Doc to go for a spawn peek this round.
Bomb located by attackers.
One goo might get into theatre. Finding his bulletproof camera on the soft wall. That seems like not too great of a play.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a
Very, very easily destroyed. Lion scanning right off the start of the round, finding out the identities of anyone that they couldn't find previously. 3 people coming in from ruins. Looks like they're going to play off of the aquarium. Roning and Thuggy going for the hatch into bathroom. If he knows that that bulletproof camera is there, that bulletproof camera is going to fall very, very quickly. Tyrion Curry getting that fast kill onto Flare. Flare must be in the ash, which could be a little bit of trouble. Oh, and Red Brick falls to Bradders. That's really not good on the side of Legion. Gemstone have played this really, really well so far. Making sure they're changing positions often because of this Lion, but not moving out too much. Thuggy getting this refrag onto Bradders. Curry holding this root. Close to falling to this gridlock, not getting any single bit of damage off, forcing the Doc to use his second stim. Down to his last stim. That's going to be a bit of trouble for the Doc, really. Thuggy now finding the Bandit in aquarium. I don't think the Bandit sees the drone. This is going to be trouble for the Bandit. But Thuggy doesn't manage to get the damage off onto the Bandit quick enough, as that couch obviously can absorb way more bullets than it should be able to. The IQ watching this corridor, making sure there's no heavy rotations from Gemstone. Curry now using his last stim. That's going to be no more heals for the side of Gemstone. Knifing these. It's a weird play, knifing the gridlocks down. And then, yep, the Doc falls to the IQ. Bandit falls next. Bringing it to a 2v2. The IQ's played this extremely well here. Waiting for a Doc to fall into a line of sight and then probably having the thermite drone out for him. IQ pushing into VIP now. Yep, clear into VIP. Thermite going with her. They would probably play the wall if they had a Thatcher, but they don't have one, so it's going to be a little bit of trouble for them. IQ falling to the Jaeger. This is going to be a really interesting play here. Can General bring this victory out? Managing to pick off the Jaeger, and he has 5 seconds left, and he's got a goo mine in it. Yeah, it's not looking like he's going to be able to get this. Yep. Smoke just hiding away, securing the victory. Very nicely played by Gemstone, getting 2 early picks. Only one of them getting refragged until the late round. Just not much Legion could do with that man disadvantage there. Looking like a fairly even matchup here. As we come into round 5. Only 2 more matches, 2 more rounds, sorry, left for the attack. on the side of Legion. Gonna have to make these rounds count if they want to go strong into the defense. Fairly roam heavy composition coming out from Gemstones here. Holding kitchen and service. This seems unusual, especially on kitchen and service. You want only really roamers in blue and sunrise. So having this sort of composition doesn't seem too great for kitchen and service. Maybe we're going to see a 6-pick off of the alibi or the visual, maybe? No, it doesn't look so. Red Brick switching off of the Ying onto the Ash. That's actually very interesting because I would have expected him to stick the Ying. Although he was likely expecting a 6-pick to a Jaeger. So when he finds out that that wasn't the case, he might pick Ash next round and then 6-pick onto the Ying. They're likely going to try and play the Ying on this last round here. So, kitchen and service playing very different strategy to what it seemed was played previously. Both rounds so far they've played on kitchen and service, they have lost quite heavily. So, we'll see how this goes with a very old strategy here. Going with Capcan to try and deny flanks and pushes from far side of the map. Impact into bathroom from the Vigil. It's going to leave him with one left. Prisma going on the kitchen window, probably going to try and deny the IQ, the sightline from there, as she quite often plays the window here. Valkyrie putting a black eye outside, still one left, so she's going to have to get that down fast before Legion make a fast push for the objective. Red Brick and Thuggy spawning over at Ruins, QB spawning at Main, General at Pool, and Legion Flare also at Pool. We only actually have 2 people in the objective on the side of Gemstones, so if Legion find this out, it might be a fast play for the objective here. And it looks like, yeah, the Buck's going to go above, force them out of sight. It's likely going to be that Thuggy and Red Brick make a play into service and go for a plant. General upstairs. 2 defenders on the side of Gemstones are also upstairs, one in VIP and one in Penthouse. Vigil also moving into Penthouse. And then to Theatre? No, okay. 2 people staying in Penthouse. This seems like a strange play because they're leaving a lot of the upstairs of the building exposed. Got IQ in Sunrise. Thuggy and Red Brick going for a push onto the objective. Red Brick already has no drones left. IQ actually in the objective, taking out the Valkyrie. Mozzie falls next, and now the objective is clear. The Romans need to get back fast before they get a plant down. There's the alibi. Alibi falls. So does another one. One person left on the side of Gemstones. It's looking like Legion are going to take this round very, very strong. Runs outside and gets picked off by the Buck. Very, very, very well played on the side of Legion there. That altered strategy seemed to work even less than their previous strategies from Gemstone. Playing probably too roam heavy there. Costing themselves the objective because IQ just strolled right in all on her own. Killed the Valkyrie who had no one defending the kitchen door for her and was on cameras. Came out the camera to see IQ pointing right in her face. Then the Mozzie falls subsequently to the IQ as well. Then site's clear. Thuggy comes in for a plant, whilst everyone else gets cleaned up. Coming in with a Dokkaebi this round, probably going to 6-pick off of that. Wamai, first Wamai of the game here. It's likely to get 6-picked. Not seeing very many 6-picks from this game in general. Both teams seeming confident on the operators that they've played. Don't think they need an element of surprise to win the round. Going reasonably plant denial heavy in this round. Only thing that's different from their hookers hold last time is the Wamai, so they're probably going to try and deny these gridlocks from going where she wants them to go. Hopefully keeping the corridors open for a rotate heavy defense. Red Brick sticking the Dokkaebi, going with the rifle over the shotgun. I'm going to rotate into hooker, of course. See what they do differently in terms of this. In terms of this defense, with a very, very slightly altered strategy on the side of the defense. It could be enough to sway this and bring it even 3-3 into the swap.
10 seconds remaining.
Legion only having 2 drones left
5
from the
seconds
prep
remaining.
phase. It's going to be difficult for the attacking side to actually get some intel on the defenders with only 7 drones. And Dokkaebi is going to play a very, very big part of finding all of this intel for the attacks. See, Connor playing a strange strategy actually, using the P226 and the FMG9 on smoke. Very, very strange, because from almost every other player I've seen play smoke uses this shotgun and the SMG11. Makes it easier to open rotates. A call from Dokkaebi coming out. Plus Red Break tends to lose his drones quite quickly at the start of the round. Bonner having to open this hole by hand, which is going to waste a lot of time. Yep, already 2 minutes in. I'm going to take this off of this so you don't have to watch this. Right, we've got IQ already in the building, main stairs. Thuggy looking like he's going to come in for the aquarium play like he did last time. Or my holding from aquarium. General watching the walkways this time. Flare in on blue. Thank you, Anthrax. Red Brick gets the kill onto smoke. That's a very interesting play there. The hole was obviously not created how we wanted it to be created, causing him to die. That ring coming out, meaning that Thuggy can find whoever's in Sunrise. Pulse right there, seen, and dies. Oh no, Bradders dies to the IQ, and there's the Pulse gone. Maybe, yep. Right, Pulse is gone, just one my left. 3v1 for this last play here. One my comes out. Wamai actually killing General. 2v1 here. If Wamai plays this carefully, he might actually be able to win this. Thuggy planting the diffuser whilst Dokkaebi applies pressure, fully flashing him. And it's looking like, yep, the diffuser goes down. It's going to be extremely difficult for the Wamai to actually be able to bring this back now. Thuggy is, yep, just listening for that breaking of the diffuser, watching for a flank. Wamai looking like he's not really knowing what to do. Maybe not even seen. Yep, Red Brick didn't see him. Pushing into sight, getting ready. And, yep, Wamai falls to Red Brick. Once Gemstone lost those numbers, there was no real comeback in store for them. They lost their numbers, they lost their strength of the plant denial with the smoke and the pulse falling. So the Wamai, he had a chance if he played it correctly, and he played it as well as he could, but ultimately Red Brick getting the frag back onto him. Now we swap, Legion going to the defense and Gemstone going to the attack, going in 4-2, so very, very strong into the defense on the side of Legion, coming in with smoke and echo for the plant denial. It's going to be very, very difficult for the attack to counter this. If they stick this IQ, it's actually going to be not actually too difficult for them. The Nomad going on to the Monty, okay. We should have the first blue and Sunrise hold of the game from Legion, probably looking to take Gemstone off guard with it. Legion bringing Kaid, which, I mean, I'm not too familiar with the blue and Sunrise hold, but I would have thought the Kaid is not too strong on this side. Although that pistol is very, very useful for spawn peeking, if he so chooses. Might be that he's doing that. General on the mute. Yep, just trying to play intel denial with that, stopping any of the drones from being able to find intel into the mid game. Already 2 drones from the attack fall, and 3, okay. Gonna have 7 at maximum for the attacking drone. It's gonna be very, very difficult to find intel, especially with only IQ as their intel. The only thing that she can really find with her scanner is these echo drones and the sites. They already know where the sites are, so it's just gonna be those echo drones. In the heat of battle, it's not going to be too easy. Two people spawning on pool from the side of the attack. Two people spawn in main. Three people spawn in main. Two people coming over to the sunrise entrance. Going to play a very, very heavy push through sunrise. Capital with the LMG this round. Going to be probably support gunning for the Monty. Okay, there's one smoke grenade used by Red Brick. Spectator there. Actually hits the Ash there. Ash only on half health. There's another drone coming in. Smoking the Monty out. It's going to be very difficult for Red Brick to actually be able to deny this plant now, so it's going to be all down to Flare to deny the plant. Flare on his drone, stopping this Monty from being able to do anything. Then his Yokai drone falls. Only one Yokai left. But of course Legion knows now that they're playing a plant strategy onto Sunrise, so it's going to be extremely difficult for Gemstone to actually be able to get in here. But Brad is coming for a flank. Red Brick falls. That's going to be really, really harsh on the side of the defense. But then IQ falls as well, so getting the refrag. But then General falls. There's their intel denial. Another strong set of guns as well. Monty's still alive in the objective, providing live intel to his team. The Ash falls to Flare. That's going to be really harsh now. They don't have any powerful operators for fragging now. Capital just trying to watch as much as he can. Kai doing a run out here. Let's see what's going to happen with that. Popping back into Sunrise. Not falling through with it. Gridlock probably used one of her strike stingers over there to try and stop a run out from now on. Capital using both of his flame arrows. He'll be swapping to his smokes any second to probably get the plan down for the Monty. QB tries to go for a play into Sunrise entrance. Doesn't quite get it off, however. Capital going to alter his claymore position for this. Okay, the Monty still in the objective, pinging where the Echo is behind the counter. I don't think he realizes though that we have Thuggy around the corner. Yep, Thuggy's going to throw a C4, and the second he hears that plan go down, sees the Gridlock. Gridlock backing off actually benefits them more than it does. Benefits the defense, attacking back off of that. Monty going for the plant here. Looks like he's going to be able to get this plant off. Doesn't look like Flare's going to be able to counter it. Never mind, Flare counters it. Just one left, and 10 seconds left. Joshua Young's probably not going to be able to bring this out. Quarter health left, plus 2 defenders to kill, both on opposite ends of the site. Yep, and he falls. Coming into round 8. It's going to be 5-2 to the side of Legion. Looked fairly even when Gemstone was attacking, but obviously something has changed with Legion that's caused them to be a lot more dominative on these rounds. Instantly picking Ying here on the attack. Might force a Wamai along with the Jaeger on the side of the defense, or it's just going to be a bait to bring that out, and then she'll 6-pick off of that to a different operator. Still probably looking to go for a plant here on the attacking side. However, not with the Monty this time. I would have expected them to stick with that though. It was fairly well executed. It just took them a little too long to actually get into the site and get that plant down, as they ran out of drones very, very quickly and couldn't find where the lurking defenders were in sight. Coming in with a Zofia instead of a sledge. Probably going to work better than a sledge, especially because the only vertical play that they can do on the site is from underneath. Buck may have been better here to open underneath and stop them from being able to break the defuse once it gets placed. Opening that every single round into Hooker and Billiards. Breaking the hatch this time though, so that they have a rotate out of sight if necessary. Flare placing a bulletproof camera. No, not yet. Places a bulletproof camera right onto the door so he can watch a window and he can watch for a plant as well. Thuggy probably going to be opening that hole that he does. Yep, opening the hole so they can now see from stairs into the objective. This is probably what the smoke was trying to play. Corner on the smoke. But as he didn't bring the shotgun, he can't open the rotate as easily, making it extremely difficult for him to watch that. Okay, they stuck the Ying this round coming in. Probably going to go for a plant. Ying with smokes and candelas. It's going to be very, very difficult, even with the Jaeger, for them to deny these candelas from coming in, as she can place on one of the barricades and put it in like a fuse charge. Struggling on that banister there. QB on cameras. Thuggy watching the staircase. Usually a smoke's job. General watching the aquarium. Flare watching blue stairs side into 90. IQ watching into the objective. Probably checking for anyone holding a long sightline from corridor. Capita droning out, drone destroyed. Now he has no more drones left. Knows the Legion's on the staircase, but he doesn't actually know where. Flame bolt onto the stairs. Let's see how his Thuggy can react to this. Probably going to try and stick his position as long as possible. Yep, and that bolt didn't get placed quite in the right place, meaning Thuggy didn't actually get forced out of the position he wanted to stay in. Which means there's still a lot of pressure on that doorway. Sight lane is very, very hard to get rid of the defender on, if not played really, really carefully. Yep, there's Brother. Brother's falling to Zofia. There's another player dropping to the Jaeger this time. One Candela coming into the site from Joshua. Another Candela trying to go to the left side, but it gets taken by the ADS. Two Candelas left, plus two smoke grenades. One smoke grenade going in, looking like they're going to try and play the plant here. And Ying falling to the Legion. With Capital trying to play onto him with very, very long release. On that red brick, finishing off Joshua. There's Connor falling, just one left inside the attack. 1 versus 3, yep, and Capital falls. I don't know what's happening on the side of Gemstone here. They're just losing this grip that they had. They seem to be strapped in fairly tightly for a very even matchup. The Legion just chipped away at their armor, I guess, and now they're not quite as focused, maybe? Something just changed in one of these teams and it showed a lot more of a dominative performance from them. From Legion. Kitchen service knock coming in from Bradders. It's an interesting play, especially in a team game. You would usually see it in a solo queue ranked, but interesting to see it played here. They're sticking it, they're not 6-picking off. 6-picking from the Valkyrie to the Jaeger on Legion. Buck 6-picking to Monty this time. That's actually a very interesting pick and probably going to play off the Capital here on the kitchen service. Going to pay off very, very well to bring that Monty, because they can get a very, very strong plant here. If they just bait out these smoke grenades from Flare, then they're going to be in a very, very good position to win this round. Maybe on the beginning of comeback here. ADS going down there. Looks like Smoke's going to blow up his shield on the bomb, using the bomb to get the sightline onto the doorway. Mute putting a jammer down on the door. Probably going to just try and stop any Candelas coming through the barricade this time. Making sure that they can't play that just in case they 6-picked onto it. Looks like they're going to play fairly sight heavy here. Looks like they're going to give the Vigil the space he needs in Sunrise. Nope, Thuggy's going to barricade that up. So he's likely going to play blue if he's playing off site. Okay, he's playing upstairs. Probably going to play above the site or in Aquarium. Sticking billiards. Yeah, he's just going to try and stop anyone entering through VIP. Or he's going to change his mind and head back downstairs. A very, very long way to his coop for this defense. We're going to send quite a few people onto the service entrance. That could be at risk of a run out. We've got Knock coming in for a long flank. That's likely to try and take any roamers off guard. We have Nomad and Monty holding this doorway here. Monty any second, we can tell, is going to go for that plant. He sees the smoke. One smoke grenade out. Yeah, you can tell that they're trying to play off of these smoke grenades, making sure that they're not going to be able to deny this plant. Only 2 C4s on the side of Legion, so Monty may even be able to just ignore those C4s with his shield. Although now he's under half health, it's going to be extremely difficult for him to. Only 1 smoke grenade left. And I think the player has realised what play they're going for. Yeah, that last smoke grenade coming out. Monty extremely low health now. If even 1 C4 at any of its ranges touches Monty, if it does damage, it's likely going to kill him. QB going for a peek from the penthouse window here onto the service entrance. The main door also open, so they need to be careful of run-ups from there. Likely have an air job set up for both of those. Capital going for 1 more smoke. Maybe, yep, Capital smoking off the Monty. Monty can come in and plant. Yep, Monty coming in for the plant. Red Brick dies to Tyrion. Yep, this is looking quite good. Doesn't manage to deny the plant on the side of Legion, and yep, Thuggy goes down. Falls. There's another from the. Oh no, Ash dies. We've got a refrag here. There's an attacker dying.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser.
Just Tyrion and the Monty alive. Very, very low health on the side of both of them. There we go, the Monty's dead. Flare gonna stick this. Team kill coming out from QB, that's maybe gonna distract him. But Flare manages to stick that disabled. And I don't think Nomad realised in the heat of the battle. A lot of gunshots going off, it's unsurprising that she didn't hear that. Win coming out from Legion. Very, very dominative on the side of Legion here. Start of the rounds it seemed even. Then they took this victory. Similar to the game they played against Spartans actually. Although it was a little bit flipped in terms of how they pulled this time. Came strong out of the gates. Yeah, both teams played really, really well. Just Legion playing that a little bit better. And that is the result, yeah. 7-2 to Legion. That attack unfortunately just didn't come together as well as Gemstone wanted it to, which resulted in their defeat. Okay. See if we can get a post-match interview from Legion here. See what was going through their heads up until the last couple of rounds where they really dominated Gemstone towards the end of that. Hello. So that was actually really interesting. I wasn't expecting Gemstone to actually get a couple of rounds on you from the start. I was expecting it to be more towards the end of the game where they actually pulled out some rounds. So you did. It looked like your ping was even when I looked at the scoreboards throughout the game. I am still streaming, by the way. You might want to be careful what you say about him. Oh, you know. Oh, okay. To be real,
Next
though,
time, put barricades behind the bomb, otherwise I'll walk in and kill 2 to 3 of you. Thank you.
yeah, that was really interesting because they played a really, really split defense on that round. They played 3 really far roamers, 2 people in penthouse. That was a weird play.
The only thing that stopped me is when I had my back turned to him.
I don't remember that round.
Oh, I got everyone.
No, we're actually missing one person. Red Brick's not joined.
Yeah,
The
he's
person I
actually-
messaged for the interview is not joined.
Let's go, Chad.
He said he had to go.
Yeah.
Are we winning? Or are we like second?
You've won both your
well,
matches
we've
so
got
far.
6 points.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
We're just too good.
XD.
Lamau. Oh god.
Quick
no.
question, why the fuck
To be
can't we
fair,
go back
it
to
was
hookah
scary
after
the
4
first 2 rounds and it was going 2-2.
Because that's Pro League settings. The rotations are 4 round.